Hey, what's going on YouTube? UA Reviews here, and today I've got a review video on the Brooks Glycerin 11 running shoes. Alright, so this is a new type of review that you're probably not accustomed to here on my channel. I usually don't do running shoes. I've done training shoes. I've reviewed a lot of Under Armour training shoes in the past, but I wanted to review these shoes because I love Brooks running shoes so much. I've had a previous pair that you may have seen either in vlogs or me running in some of my videos, but I was looking to get a new running shoe for this summer, and it is August. I've had these I'd say almost 2 months now. I got them kind of in late June, so I haven't been able to use them over the entirety of the summer. I've kind of been switching up on shoes to kind of make them last longer, but the previous versions of these shoes, I had the Glycerin 10s, and I wore those into the ground. I probably put 170 miles running on those shoes in total, and they were great. I've used them for just kind of every day wearing them as shoes, but with these I've tried to stick just to running, and they've held up a whole lot better. But I'm going to give you guys some background on Brooks. Brooks has been out for, they've been making running shoes, track spikes, cross-country shoes. They've been making shoes for quite a while, and I was introduced to him by a friend, and he was an avid runner, and I just kind of got into Brooks, and because I really wanted to step up my running game and wanted to go farther, and these shoes were pretty much allowing me to go farther, to get more miles, get faster on the roads and on the track, and it was just it's just a good brand of running shoes. Now you think of Nike as having like a lot of running shoes, but sometimes their shoes don't always are for running. I mean, some of them are for style and looks. And for a long time I was wearing training shoes when I was doing track workouts. But anyway, we're going to talk today about the Glycerin 11s, and this is a shoe that debuted in 2000. It's a newer shoe that's out for Brooks. It's their Glycerin, and they've, like I said before, I had the Glycerin 10 in early 2013, so last summer. But these shoes run true to size. The Glycerin 11 is a neutral running shoe, so it can kind of go either way. I wanted to get a neutral running shoe. That's just kind of how I like to get my shoes. I am a bigger guy, so I put more weight on the shoes, so they need to be able to hold my feet up, need to be able to hold my ankles up, and not allow my ankles to sink down, and I kind of have that problem, just kind of how my feet naturally are, and I have flat feet. So with these shoes, they have a nice high arch here, and if you see all this is kind of like, I guess, I don't know what they would call it, but it says Mogo, so I'm going to assume it's their Mogo padding on this, and it's just able to keep my foot up really well. Here's kind of I guess we could call it our traction plate on the bottom, if I can use a football cleat term. But the sole's very flexible. I like it. It has a neutral look to it. I've seen a lot of other Brooks running shoes. Some of them, Brooks has a lot of running shoes tailored to a lot of different types of feet and types of runners. So, if you're a speed type of runner, there's shoes for, the long distances. There's just a lot of different types of shoes, and I would just encourage you to go on Brooks' website and just kind of see what they recommend for your maybe style of feet or your style of running, or how hard you may push your running. So here's the box they come in. I'll just give you a quick little preview of what their boxes look like. I think all the boxes are the same from what I've seen. Got little pictures of people running all over here. It's a really nice looking box. I love the design of the box. It's very unique. It's got a little sticker here. It says "Run Happy," and then it goes into the sizing of the shoe. And here's the inside. Don't worry about. I've got just store stuff in shoe boxes, but the perfect ride for every stride. And usually on all their boxes, it kind of tells just a little bit about their company and just what they kind of believe in. And it says every runner has a dream of the ideal run, and our job is to make that come true. And I definitely, believe that from Brooks. I wanted a certain style of running shoe, and I researched Brooks a little bit and was able to find a shoe that was kind of tailored to my style of running and what I put into these, and it's just been an overall great shoe. The traction, as far as the rubbering here on the bottom of the shoe, so far it's held up really well. You may see throughout it's got some red, and that's just because I run on a red surface track, so you'll kind of see it's got, sometimes it would be really red just depending on, it's kind of worn off because I was running on a different surface not long ago, but it's got just like this nice padding through here. It's got this, I think this is like a gel padding, just to kind of help soften the run. I think I've put about, I'd say almost 25 miles so far into these shoes, and which really isn't a lot to over, but I've only had these for close to almost 2 months now, but looking to get more out of these. I really do think this is just a good neutral running shoe from Brooks, and I would highly recommend it if you are into running. I would encourage you to check out a lot of Brooks's running shoes. I've used these for training as well, weightlifting, just because what I like to do is I like to go lift and then go run, or do vice versa, and I don't really like to bring a bunch of shoes to train in, one for lifting and one for running. But it is a good versatile shoe. It's a very comfortable shoe, I will say that as well. I'm a teacher and coach, so being on my feet all day, it kind of helps, to have some nice cushioning in these shoes. And it's just a very comfortable shoe. I don't like dress shoes, and I'll be the first to tell you, I don't like dress shoes, how they feel. And being a teacher, being a coach, being on your feet the entire day, these type of shoes that are very cushioned, like Brooks, may not be, I do the running part in these as well, but I really do love these shoes, and I just wanted to get my review out and my opinion of them. I'll probably do later on, what I do in my videos is I'll, 6, maybe a year down the road, I'll give you guys an update of what these shoes are looking like and how they're holding up, and see if any of my opinions have changed on them. But that's it for now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Be back next week with another review, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.